Hello and welcome to the Master of Unlocking 2019 Game Preview Podcast.
It's 2019, guys.
It is.
It's cold outside.
Something like that. It's always cold everywhere in the winter. I don't know. It's cold. Let's play some video games. Good. New ones. New good ones. New year. New games.
They're out this year.
So we're going to kind of run through at least what the current release schedule is and see what kind of we're interested in. We might skip over a couple things that we think are weird or just aren't too interested in. So don't hold that against us, something like that. Quick introductions over here. Caleb.
Hi.
Hi, how's it going? Yeah. Jason.
Hello.
Hi, yay. Yeah. And I'm Logan. We're going to scroll through this list here. Start first off here in January. There's a bunch of weird Nintendo things releasing early in the year, but they're kind of, a bunch of re-releases, it looks like. New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe is coming out.
New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe. How many titles can you put?
They're going Capcom on us. It's fine.
Plus Ultra.
Alpha.
Hyper. Yeah. Arcade Edition. Mm-hmm.
But it looks like we don't really get into some good stuff until what we got. Yakuza 4? Is that
no? Oh, it's just being ported to PS4.
It's being ported to PS4. We got Ace Combat 7.
I played a little bit of that at PAX and was not super impressed. I think that's going to be a skip for me.
Yeah. Then you got Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes.
That one I will be playing.
That comes out on January 18th. January 24th, we have episode 2 of Life is Strange 2, so we're kind of getting back into that, which I need to play the first episode. I'm just way behind there.
It seems like they're going to release an episode every, 3 months or something?
Yeah, because I haven't seen a release schedule for any of the other ones,
no.
So, yeah, at this point, I think...
Hopefully they're all out in 2019.
I would hope so. I would really hope so. Resident Evil 2 comes out January 25th. That one.
No reaction.
No, yeah. Stoic over there.
I am jacked about Resident Evil.
It's been a long day, I guess.
Some could say Game of the Year 2019 for sure.
Locking it in already.
Lock it in.
All right.
I love the legacy Resident Evil 2. I'm so happy that it's finally getting an upgrade of some kind. An update, I guess I should say.
This is a full redo, though. This isn't This isn't a Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh, God.
This is
even the Resident Evil remake from we talked about from GameCube era, which I wish they would have done then, honestly. I would have loved to have seen that, because that was gorgeous at that time. It was well-timed. I liked it a lot. Yeah. And I was anticipating too. This whole time I was anticipating too. It never came.
They made 0.
Yay.
0 was okay.
Yep. I'm all over Resident Evil 2, especially because, there's nothing else good coming out in January.
Yeah.
Throws down the gauntlet.
He goes, yeah. Daggers. Well, what else comes out in January, Logan?
Nothing. Tropico 6 comes out. That's what comes out on January 25th. And then
It's been 8 years since Tropico 5 came out. It's gonna be they're gonna wrap up the story finally. Mm-hmm. It's there's a big crossover with a bunch of different Civilization characters.
Oh yeah. Maybe some Command and Conquer.
Man, you got
nothing like construction management sims to really get the blood going. Yeah.
Yep. Right. But there's just another tiny little game that that's 13 years in the making. That's all.
Mickey's Grab Ass 3.
Mickey's Grab Ass 3. Yes.
Yeah, where he tickles little kids.
Mm.
Oh boy.
I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
You don't want to? Do you think he's got a Prince Albert Keyblade in there?
We're just we'll talk about it Game of the Year next year. If we were talking real Game of the Year.
Oh, yeah. All right. Put on your Donald Duck pants for that one.
Duck doesn't wear pants.
Exactly.
That's probably how I'm going to play that game. I'm going to just wear a blue shirt and no pants. Kingdom Hearts 3, January 29th. Game of the Year. And then we've got what Oh, that doesn't count. God Eater 3, I guess? Does anyone ever play the God Eater game here? Nope. Okay. Trials Rising, February 12th. Trials games are always weird. Sure.
And then you got February 15th, in which I want to play all of those.
Yes,
literally.
February 15th. Crackdown 3, Dead or Alive 6, Far Cry New Dawn, Jump Force, and Metro Exodus, all February 15th. Weren't they all on February 22nd first, and then they moved them?
Probably because of Anthem.
Yeah, because everybody's scared of Anthem, even though the alpha of that is kind of getting mixed reviews at this point.
I didn't know the alpha was out.
Yeah, there's an alpha right now that's out for Anthem. But yes, so yeah, all 5 of those games, I think I should say, I'm not excited for all of those. I would say I'm just excited for Crackdown and Metro, but yeah.
I'm not super excited. Well, I got Metro, yeah. I was
Are you
gonna
really
say I'm
excited for Dead or Alive 6?
that's what I'm saying is I'm not super excited for any of them
Okay.
except for Metro, but I want to play all of them.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'll play DOA 6. I don't even know if I played DOA 5. And I'm definitely not in on Far Cry. You guys might be, but then again, you guys weren't too up on Far Cry 5 either, so I don't know.
I'll play that.
Yeah.
You'll play it probably.
I may not. I may not enjoy it, but I'll play it. We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, and then Anthem, February 22nd.
On February 19th, Steins Gate Elite comes out. I
Oh,
wanna play
what is that?
It's a visual novel.
Oh.
It came out several years ago, and this is an updated version with 3D models instead of 2D. So I kind of have been waiting for this one to play it.
Okay. Yeah, I say if I'm skipping some here, if you want to, feel free to jump in. I'm jumping down to March at this point. March 1st, we have Toe Jam and Earl Back in the Groove. That was a crowdfunded game. I crowdfunded it myself. Total War 3 Kingdoms, not anything I'm interested in. Is that you, Caleb, at all?
No.
Okay, all right. March 8th, Devil May Cry 5. I sent you guys that collector's edition. I think the collector's edition looks
Yeah.
really cool. I don't
Does
know
look
why,
crazy.
I still kind of wish it was DMC2, but I'll
I
take
do
Devil
too.
May Cry 5.
I absolutely do too.
Yeah. Then on March 15th, we've got The Division 2. Oh, sorry, Tom Clancy's The Division 2. You guys in on that at all? What are your thoughts?
I think that one's I'm going to wait for a discount and then pick it up.
Okay.
Because I did enjoy playing the first one in co-op, but there's no way I'm buying that on day one.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not a huge. Wasn't thinking about that much either. Then March 22nd. Yeah, Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice. That's probably up your alley. That's a Souls style game.
That is me. That is for me.
Yeah, that's a From Software joint, isn't it?
Correct.
And yeah, and then we get into April where we have Mortal Kombat 11. Jason's going to disappear for a couple weeks and come out as a serial murderer.
I could not be more excited about that. I really could not be more excited. I love Mortal Kombat games very much. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know what to expect from this one because it's probably the third and final installment for this style, right?
Yeah.
Are they on the second Injustice? So they'll do one more Injustice then.
Probably.
And then we'll probably have new consoles.
Yeah, and then we'll have probably a whole reboot of the franchise again and see what it looks like.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. So
I'm actually surprised they're doing an 11. I don't know why. I thought they would do something.
Just reboot it or something.
Yeah, just call it something different. It just seems like after you get to 10, like do something different. But
they're probably going to do, I would imagine they'll come up with a new name for the new project. Since they rebooted with 9. And they didn't call it 9, though. They just called it Mortal Kombat. And there's a pretty big.
They already did that.
There's a pretty big leap between Armageddon, which was
that technically 6?
Annihilation, Deception, Armageddon. No, Armageddon's technically 8.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because it's the PS2 Xbox trilogy.
Yeah.
Then on Xbox, although we've crossed generations with this one because 360 PS3 is
was 9.
When 9 launched.
Mm.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see if they do another reboot or what. I don't even, who knows where the story goes from here, because the last one had zombie everybody, and it was very crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't matter, because the fighting is rock solid, and the violence is always really entertaining and over the top.
The only problem is, you only got 3 days to play it before your life is consumed.
My days are gone, you might say, at that point.
That thing is this thing going to get delayed again?
I don't
mean, it's
know.
been
It
delayed
needs to
how
just
many
come
times
out.
at this point? I more find it funny that their current like holiday commercials include Days Gone stuff in it because I think they anticipated it being out and it still never came out. I mean, this game just seems to be in development hell. It'll be an interesting story once it's done. May, we've got Rage 2.
I'm
May
excited for
14th.
Rage 2.
Rage 2 looks pretty damn great. It looks like a more over-the-top Doom, if that's even possible.
You better get ready to die.
You better. I can't do the Andrew
Get ready
WK
to
dance.
die. How about the lead dev on that when he came out?
Yeah.
Dude wearing the Grave metal shirt.
Yeah, that dude's pretty
Looks
great.
like I trust him. I trust him to know what he's doing with that project. Looks pretty good.
And then in back-to-back months, we have Team Sonic Racing coming out in May and Crash Team Racing coming out in June. And then we
I
have...
don't care about either of those.
I don't care about them either. But I just thought it was interesting because we have kind of a lull here for summer already.
It's still early.
It's still very early. Yeah. And then Shenmue 3 is designated to come out on August 27th. Which I don't know.
I've always meant to play Shenmue 1 and 2, but they're so intimidating because they're so long.
Yeah. Now we get into a bunch of games that don't have release dates other than 2019, which could be anything. And these are just kind of in alphabetical order here. We've got a potential Animal Crossing game, which I feel like that's just a rumor. I don't know. Is that anything
No,
confirmed?
I think they did confirm that. These are confirmed.
These are confirmed 2019,
Yes, confirmed to be released in 2019, but no exact release date.
which always is,
they can slip.
They can slip.
Yeah.
I'm just reading through a lot of these here. I mean, Code Vein, I remember coming up somewhere and looking okay.
You skipped over Catherine.
Catherine is, it's not a new Catherine, though.
It kind of is because there's a new Catherine. There's a new character. There's a new Catherine character.
But is there going to be new content? Or
I don't
is it just
know.
a new Catherine?
I don't know.
Okay. That's what I felt like it was kind of just hey, we're going to release Catherine. And I more get a kick out of the fact that it's coming out on the Vita.
Yeah.
Like, it's like the only thing coming out on Vita next year.
I'll play that game again, though.
Yeah. Control, I think that game looks pretty cool.
I don't know. Quantum Break was the last one, right?
It was, Quantum Break was the last one.
That game was not good. So
it wasn't good, but it looked good. It like from a distance, But
Get woke, Alan.
yeah, Dreams. I don't know if any of us that's probably up our alley at all, but it's
not a game for me.
Not a game for me either. We all know Digimon Survive is all up our alley. So
Game of the year.
Game of the year. I did not know that was even Digimon was still a thing. Dragon Quest Builders 2, is that something for you, Caleb, at all?
Not really. I played a little bit of the first one, but not a ton. Final Fantasy VII coming out on the Switch and the Xbox One, which means I have to buy it yet again.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Final Fantasy re-releases coming out on the Switch and Xbox next year. Whatever. I mean, we played those games before. Fire Emblem, Three Houses. Is that you? Do you do Fire Emblem at all?
I did. Probably skip this one. I did the last one. I'm on kind of an every other with Fire Emblem.
Gears 5. We'll probably all play that. I can't imagine we wouldn't
yeah.
play that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In the Valley of Gods. Why do I feel like I've heard of that? But that doesn't. Or does that just sound like something?
Campo Santo.
Oh, okay. I feel like I've heard of it. Yeah.
Who made Firewatch?
What is Firewatch? I don't know. Then we get Luigi's Mansion 3.
Louise's Mansion. Louise from Bob's Burgers.
Yes. Oh, God.
Got a mansion.
Oh boy. Then we go down. This one's. We were all confused at this. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Like, it didn't look like Marvel Ultimate Alliance when we saw it, but did you play the Ultimate Alliance games, Caleb?
No, I did not.
Jason and I played.
co-op game.
We played a lot of those games. We played the X-Men Legends games. They were all the same.
They're like the
engine.
Gauntlet games.
Mm.
If you're familiar with
Yeah.
like Baldur's Gate and what's the other one? There's Baldur's Gate and then Gauntlet Legends, maybe.
Yeah, Gauntlet Legends.
And then something Alliance, I feel like. But maybe, no, that's Ultimate Alliance I'm thinking of, sorry.
I don't know.
But what came first was the X-Men game, so X-Men Legends came before Multiple Ultimate Alliance, and we were both big X-Men fans, so 1 and 2, and then they did the whole Marvel universe in those games. We played all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this looks like
It doesn't look right. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't look like it's going to be one of those top-down style
isometric
games.
things.
Yeah, I don't know what it looks like. It looks like
It looks like an MMO.
Yeah, I don't know.
like a mobile
Right.
Yeah.
MMO or like a cheap like Facebook game, I guess. Like
Yeah, like there's
doesn't-
something that doesn't look right about it. So we'll see what that looks like.
I'm disappointed in that. I wish they would have done like
we
a really
we saw like a 30-second trailer of it. I mean, we don't know enough yet.
I think we saw enough.
We saw enough.
Come on.
I don't know.
I know you're being hopeful, and I appreciate that.
I'm trying to be semi-positive on
But
this. I don't know.
We saw enough. Like it would have been if they were going to put the same level of love and care into it that they did 1 and 2, it wouldn't have been that way.
But
It
can
wouldn't
I-
have looked like that.
But will they do the trivia thing where I can earn XP? And you can sit back and go, I don't know any of these questions, but yet be
But I get all the XP boosts.
But you get all the XP boosts while I sit there and I know everything because I've read every comic growing up.
Probably not. This strikes me as like Marvel is the biggest film property in the universe, and it strikes me as a cash grab.
It could be. I hope not, but it very well could be.
Those games freaking rule.
Mm-hmm.
I get very sad about the. And I'm forgive me if we've talked about this on recording. I can't remember, but like Mass Effect Andromeda, that's a fucking tragedy. It's terrible.
It's
Like-
not terrible.
The fucking what happened to it though? The golden goose. Like you can't treat Mass Effect that way. You can't just shove Mass Effect out the door that way. Don't shove things out the door.
I
Don't-
guess if
you
you,
gotta
do,
treat things
you
with
got to
TLC.
set the right expectation for it.
And with something like that original trilogy, like
Yeah.
anything short of like critical acclaim is not good, let alone something that has as many issues as it does. So I don't like the way this feels. I like 1 and 2 a lot. Don't
Yeah.
give me don't step down, don't take backward steps. And the only reason I think people do that now is when they see an opportunity to invest less and make more.
Yeah.
Which business wise, not a bad decision, but that I think that's sometimes for true blue gamers not the thing. That's all.
Yeah. Let's see what's next on the list here.
You get that medieval
Yeah,
remake.
it's another remake. Is it a remake or just re-releasing it? I guess
It's the
a
same thing they're
PS1
doing
game,
with like
right?
Crash and Spyro, and this
Okay,
is the
yeah.
medieval version.
Okay. Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I'm all over that.
I hate words that end in SPS.
Sps.
Yep. Wisps. I hate that.
Okay, well, I know what I'm getting Caleb for Christmas. I don't know, just something that just
Oh,
says
wisps.
SPS. Wisps. Let's see what else do we got. An untitled Pokemon game.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah. Psychonauts 2.
That might be one of my. I could regret this at the end of next year, but that might be my most anticipated.
Psychonauts 2?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't.
I love Psychonauts.
Huh. I didn't know that. Sea of Solitude. What is that?
It's the same. I think it's the same people that made.
Oh, that's that indie game that they put on EA Stage.
Is this? Oh yeah, that is.
Yeah. I remember that now.
I was.
Skull and Bones, the Ubisoft pirate game.
I'd play that if it has a campaign. I'd play that.
Yeah. Star Wars Jedi: The Fallen Order. This is the Respawn.
I thought that was canceled.
I
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know where any of the Star Wars stuff is right now.
I don't know either. I think that's a good question. Of where does Star Wars live at anything right now? Looking through the rest of the stuff. Oh boy, I don't even recognize some of these things.
Town.
What's
Towns are
Town?
cool. It's a Switch game, right? That's
Yeah.
made by Game Freak. They made Pokemon.
Town.
I don't think there's much out about it yet, but just based on Game Freak's history, that could be good.
And it's a Switch exclusive, you said?
Yeah.
Ooh. This looks cool.
Vampire's coming out on Switch, just in case you wanted to get a Switch for that. I know it's your favorite game. Then we have
Who's Your Daddy?
Who's Your Daddy? I don't even know what that is.
It's a sequel to Dream Daddy.
Ooh.
I don't think that's what it is.
I don't know.
I know. And then Wolfenstein Youngblood. I think that looks alright.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then Yakuza 5, which
That's another port.
okay. Yoshi's Crafted World.
Yeah.
And it's not on the list. But it needs. I don't know why it's on the list. It's Untitled Goose Game.
All right.
Yeah. Where is that?
I don't see it on here.
It's probably not confirmed for 2019. They probably haven't
maybe.
ever said 2019.
Yeah. Is there any other games here that we feel like are missing? I feel like there's stuff missing from this list. And I'm not sure
Again,
what.
this is stuff that only has had a 2019 date. stamped
Right. I
on
mean,
it.
you think about, I guess, like, where does oh God, why can't I think? Is Last of Us 2 coming out next year?
I don't.
We
know.
don't know. Is God, what's Kojima's game? Death Stranding coming out next year.
I hope so.
Next year. This year. What am I talking about? It's forgotten we've crossed over the new year.
I'm looking at a list on Games Radar just to see if there's anything else that they have.
Do we talk about Doom Eternal?
Is Doom Eternal a 2019 game?
I thought so.
Could be.
I thought so. But
I
maybe I'm
don't
wrong.
know.
I don't think they've confirmed it, but it could be.
That was the only other thing I had.
And so I'm trying to just Google some stuff here. Really quick. Yeah. Because yeah, was that other game, the other PS4 game, the exclusive. What was it called?
Another PS4 exclusive.
The Japanese game.
Oh, Ghost of Tsushima.
Just Biomutant also
Biomutant.
was not on this list. Because yeah, I guess this thing with Ghost of Tsushima, we're not sure. Session, that skateboarding game.
Dying Light 2,
Oh yes,
perhaps?
Wait, Dead Island 2 is coming out this
No,
year? as
Dying
well?
Light 2.
Dying.
Are
Light.
they both?
We don't know if Dead Island
Dead
is
Island
actually
2 is,
still
I
a thing.
think, is just dead.
Okay.
I think there's still a question, of like, is Halo Infinite a thing this year? Is Cyberpunk a thing this year? We don't know.
Bayonetta 3, perhaps?
Bayonetta 3, Battletoads was a rumor.
Here's a long shot for you. Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Oh boy, that's a. We are getting Cuphead DLC this year. We're getting the Delicious Last Course. Well, it's not a full release. It's something new.
Yeah, I'll be excited for that. Obviously.
Here's a way long shot. Did
Yeah.
you see any of that Final Fantasy VII remake? Metroid Prime 4.
I feel like any day now that thing is going to get canceled.
I kind of
yeah.
am too. Yeah, it's like it's just gonna disappear. Neo 2.
Yeah. I wasn't a
I,
huge fan of Neo.
I'm just saying it was a game. Let's see. I'm trying to look through some other stuff here.
They have Elder Scrolls 6 listed.
There's no way in hell.
They're just saying it's just a future game, but they don't have Starfield on here.
That Starfield's
which
no
is-
way either. I mean, I
But
can't.
Starfield is first, and then Elder Scrolls. So
Yeah, there's absolutely
it's
no
gonna be
way.
a long time before Elder Scrolls.
That other game they showed at the Game Awards, that I think is coming out next year, is The Outer Worlds.
There's two games. There's the Outer Worlds and the Outer Wilds, and I get them confused.
Oh, whatever happened to Wild?
Oh, I don't know. It's a good question.
That game just kind of disappeared too. But I think The Outer Worlds is a 2019 game because it's made by Obsidian pre Microsoft acquisition, so it's coming out on all platforms this year.
I guess, yeah, now that we look at this list, it's not as stacked as I thought it was.
No, it's not.
There's a lot of stuff, but it's not anything that I'm like super, super excited
Well,
for.
I think I'm thinking that Last of Us 2 is probably going to be next year from what they showed at that.
Yeah.
That's got to be. Death Stranding, I'm still not 100% on because I have a feeling Kojima is probably going to stick with that thing.
Yeah.
And,
Unless it's like a 5-hour game.
I can't imagine that's going to be what it is unless it's a 5-hour game that you go back and play 20 times different ways. That could be a thing.
I just don't know.
I mean, that's kind of how Hitman is. It's a 8-hour game that you can go back and play 20 different ways. Yeah,
We're just a few days away from the MK reveal on the 17th, so I'm excited about that.
oh yeah.
I don't know what time. 10 o'clock. Wait, our time. It'll be late for us. It'll be 1 o'clock our time. 1 p.m.
1 p.m.
I'll be locked into that. I don't know. I don't know what
Put it on
it
calendar.
is. Yeah, no, I don't know what it. I don't know what it'll be. So I'm excited for that here in a few days.
Okay. Yeah, I think there'll be a lot of unannounced things that are not on that list. I think PlayStation's still pretty up in the air on what they're doing. Nintendo always kind of seems to keep a tight lip on some stuff.
Yeah.
Although at the same time, if they've got a Pokemon game coming out,
If they have Pokemon, Animal Crossing,
Crossing,
and possibly Bayonetta, that's a pretty good year for them.
That's a pretty good lineup for them, especially since they're getting a lot of third-party stuff.
Yeah.
I think I would venture to guess we might see a Watch Dogs 3
Maybe.
next year. There's still that rumor of Splinter Cell because that's poking around. Because
I'll be interested to see if we get an Assassin's Creed or not.
Didn't they say they're not doing one next year?
I don't know.
I thought they said that they're not doing.
They're not doing an AC, right?
I didn't think we were going to get a 2018 AC, and then we did. So
I thought they said.
I thought they said
no.
that. I thought they said that they've got 2 studios working on it now, and that they would be that other studio is not working on.
Odyssey did well though, right?
I don't know. I think so, but I'm not sure.
Sales wise, I would assume it did well. I think most of them do okay. The sales numbers, they don't release them a whole lot anymore, so it's hard to tell.
I wonder. Assassin's Creed continues to have a certain bar of quality, at least visually, and doesn't seem to suffer from. Or I don't hear like Assassin's Creed disappointed. I never sales wise.
Yeah.
I never hear that.
I think the thing that's telling about where Assassin's Creed is right now from sales wise is I haven't seen any extra sales beyond what Black Friday was for the game's like $30 or something, where you see a lot of other games right now that came out September-ish or so that are going down to $30-$20.
There was that big Xbox sale that was announced on the 21st of December. That was on there.
It was on there, but I mean that's still.
It went down to $30, but between Black Friday and the 21st,
there wasn't really any. I don't think it ever really went down.
Not in between those times. No, it went down for a little while there. And I think now it's permanently 40.
I still see it at 60 in most places.
Well, here in January.
In January, it'll go down probably.
Pretty sure it's 40. Good thing we're in January.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm
just a few days away from the 17th of that Mortal Kombat reveal event.
I know.
I really want to drop the pretense of the January thing and just ask you guys what you're planning on playing while we have a little bit of a gap here.
Well, I'm going to be forced to play some Stardew Valley.
We put a gun to Logan's head, one on each temple from each side.
You'll get 2 personas this
I get 2 personas to come out. I need to play Life is Strange. So that's one that I'll do there, and probably I might, for like podcast purposes, 'cause there's a lot of podcasting I'll listen to around between now and then. I might try some Forza again. Just
to relax and race
just to relax, race some cars, and not do anything too heavy. But that's probably my thought. What are you guys doing?
I have Spyro from GameFly. Almost done with the first game, so I have 2 other games to play that if I want to.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
I've toyed with the idea of going back to Red Dead and trying for the 100%, but I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. And other than that, I might actually try to dip into the backlog a little bit.
Oh yeah, you got quite.
I got a few games on the shelf that I need to boot up from consoles all the way back to Famicom. So got quite the spread.
Mm-hmm. What do you think, Jason?
Dead Cells.
Yeah,
just Dead Cells.
I'll be playing Dead Cells probably for 2 weeks solid, probably. I don't know. There might be something else. But Dead Cells is primarily it. I'm toying with the idea of finishing Odyssey because it's the only Assassin's Creed I haven't finished.
Yeah.
So
How many hours do you think you put into that already?
Oh God, probably 30,
What do you think you have left story-wise?
25.
Yeah, I was gonna say another 30.
It's that long?
It is.
It's super long.
It is. Like, it is.
So it's longer than Red Dead story-wise?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. There's way more to do, too.
And you can't just go from story mission to story mission. There's level requirements.
Like, Red Dead is... I don't know.
It's
like, they're
open.
very different games, but, like, there's way more shit in Odyssey. There's more shit in Odyssey to do than in Red Dead.
It's not quality, but it's
No,
there.
it's the same kind of stuff, but it's just there. And, like, you really kind of just got to grind through to get to the end. And I'm not really super psyched about it, but for whatever reason, like, people like it. People like Odyssey.
Yeah.
It's been fairly well received. People like it.
It's a very non-offensive game.
I don't know, maybe that's what it is. It's just good. It's just good. Not great. Not bad.
So it's
just
like
good.
an 8 across the board?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. So
Yeah.
maybe that's what I'll do, as I think about it out loud. I'll probably bounce back and forth between Odyssey and Dead
'Cause
Cells.
if it was a 7 with that much content, you'd probably be like,
But it's just, I don't know. I can't get to the point where I'm trying to get over this. But an Assassin's Creed that I haven't finished.
No, wow,
Is that a world that I can live in, really? I don't know.
Does any of it matter at this point? Like how?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't. But
Well, I'm just for more of a like how that game.
this is a
used-
me issue.
Well, I know. What I guess and what turned me off of Assassin's Creed's Assassin's
Creed.
Creed's
Assassin's
the series of
Creed.
Assassin's Creed. What has turned me off actually, and what a lot of people didn't like about it was I actually liked the constant current timeline stuff. Like it was like, oh yeah, you're going back in time and doing this stuff, but the real story was what was happening in the present day, and like that's what kept the games like moving forward in a sequel fashion. Otherwise, they're just standalone games, and that's what I liked about them. When they quit doing that, that's when I fell off.
I agree with you. I do. I don't know. They're just so... I don't know. They always look really nice. They run pretty well. Except for... What was the one word? It's one
Unity.
word. Unity. Yeah. That's the one gaffe they've had. But otherwise, like, I really like Syndicate. Really like Origins. Odyssey's fine.
I played a decent amount of Origins.
They're so playable.
I played 10 hours.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I played 10 hours of Origins. It was fine.
Yep.
It's just there was a lot out last year that I wanted to play, so I was like, eh. So all right, well, there's 2019 coming up. We'll see what it gives us.
Yeah.
We thought we were all excited about it. Now we're like, we're kind of down on it.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Maybe we shouldn't have looked at that list. I don't know. All right, see you guys later.
Yeah.